In 2015, Jayceon Terrell Taylor, also known as The Game, was sued by Priscilla Rainey, a contestant on his VH1 show She's Got Game. The lawsuit said that during the filming, she was sexually assaulted by the rapper. And of course, he had an opportunity to go to court in 2016. He didn't go to court. When he didn't go to court, in Illinois, the judge found in her favor that The Game needed to pay a verdict of approximately $7.13 million. Now, this is a civil case, as you guys know, and it's hard to basically get that money. And he tried for years not to pay her. He was putting his properties and assets in different names, but eventually she caught up to him. In 2020, she won another court case which awarded her the rights to his independent record label Royalties. In 2023, she seized his real estate assets, including his Calabasas home, to satisfy the $7 million judgment. And people felt bad for him.
That hurt my heart. That Game, they said Game gave up his house. That was bad.
Yeah, because he ain't got no more albums.
That hurt my heart.
Because is that a lot of money if you you lose the battle? $7 million. You have to pay $7 million for.
Yes,
that's a lot.
Every dime.
The Game has even talked about it himself.
You know, I sit here, I'm happy. I wake up every day happy, and I got all kind of suing falsely and doing this and doing that and all that. But it's cool. I don't even harbor no hate towards her. Just what is the resolution? Because I just can't.
Why didn't you go to the court then?
Why if I'd have went to the court
or sent a lawyer, paid $1,500
I had an orthodontic surgery. Right?
Okay.
And I thought that would be, that would, suffice, but it didn't.
Why you couldn't show up to court?
Why I couldn't get on a plane to Chicago?
But why couldn't you just, you're you. You could have just hired.
They could have just pushed it a week, but they didn't. And sometimes the powers that be don't, they don't do things in your favor.
But why would you chance that?
Because I didn't give younger. This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Again, The Game gives, a pretty interesting excuse as to why he couldn't show up. But then the person interviewing him said something I found that was interesting.
I don't believe that you would need to take advantage of a woman, especially you being you.
I don't need to do that.
You can get any woman you want. So nobody believes that. Yeah. I don't think anyone believes her.
The thing was that, she had a bad rap and a lot of people were, saying bad things about her, and I defended her. I defended her because I thought that I always see the good in people. And I'm not saying she's a bad person because she did this to me or is doing this to me, knowing damn well that I didn't violate her. It was really hurtful knowing that people really do that.
So she's saying something like, Game, you can have any woman that you want. Why would you need to do that?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Let me just say this. Just because The Game is a very popular, legendary rapper, it doesn't mean that, he's not a person that could do what the woman said. Now, do I believe it? Possibly not. I'm not sure. But that doesn't mean that just because you're a guy who can get anybody, that you can't assault somebody. And this is why I'm going to tell you why The Game is shady as hell, okay? The other day, Game was on his Instagram, and he had a very interesting promotion for these underground rappers.
Hey, check it out. All independent artists from around the world, I don't care where you from, DM the GOAT, get you a murdered out verse. All right? ASAP, I'm not playing. With all them weird ass blogs saying all these hate, my name in their mouth saying every day, if you pay for a verse, getting murdered, you're going to get it back ASAP. Mad. Want to see y'all independent artists, they don't want to see y'all come up. That's why I never reach down and grab up and coming artists and independent artists and do for them. Y'all to stay in the mud, you know what I'm saying? I was there. I've been an underground artist. I sold my mixtape. I sold my demo. I slept in my car. I did everything I had to do to get on. So me, I'm looking out for independent artists and I ain't gonna never stop. Reach down and pull y'all out the mud. They want y'all to stay down there. Selfish, but me, I got you. Hit me.
So The Game is saying that you underground rappers out there, these dudes don't want to pull you up. These dudes don't want to do this and that for you. But look, check this out, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give features half off. And these guys ain't trying to help you grow in the industry, but I am. Why don't you hit me up in the inbox? And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot these verses out to you. And I saw that and I was like, this is kind of shady, and it is, right? And the reason is the game has a history. There's so many rappers that are accusing the game of never delivering on his stuff. I mean, literally, the game is out here scamming artists from rap features. The same people that he's saying that he's trying to help. Now, here's another guy, Duff Juice. There's like 10 local rappers in my city that paid Game for a feature, and it was always some finesse that came after. He never sent the verse. He sent an old verse. He sent a verse dissing the artist on his own ish. Now, this is something he did to Yuck Mouth, right? So basically the game can't do this. He sent a trash verse. He was supposed to send 24 bars, but only sent 8. There's mad stories of Game finessing, and it was out of pocket for him to do that to any of us because at that time it was heavy blood territory out here, and you think he showed wild love, but nah, Jiggas kept getting beat. So let me just say this, right? The game, who's supposed to be trying to help all the people, especially the Bloods, because the game, you know, is from, I think it's a Treetop Pyru, or I don't know which gang it is, but he's a Pyru from Compton. People he's supposed to be showing love to are people that are the same folks that represent the flag, right, that he's repping. But again, he's doing them dirty, okay? Now the guy says here, Game even helped me record my first few joints, freestyles with songs. The Jigga built a whole Black Street studio out here, and we was there every weekend recording. But the 52 fake out that he hit Jiggas with was so normal that Jiggas got to the point that we didn't even want a free feature from him. Now the Game is a talented rapper, no doubt. One of the best to ever come out the West Coast. But you see, it's stuff like this that get around and that ruin your name in the industry. And I'm gonna just say it, man, the Game is broke. The Game is broke, okay? The Game is out here, he's so down bad, and he took the post down, but he really he thinks that somebody is stupid enough to believe that he wants to help artists. Nah, bruh, you want to help yourself. And it's okay that you want to help yourself, family. Like, you're down bad and you need the money. We get it. But if people gotta suffer because you wanna make money, because you can't handle your business, it makes me believe that, yo, is this lady Priscilla Rainey? Is she lying on you? Or is she telling the truth? And the reason why I think that she may not be lying on you is because of how you doing other dudes. And typically, dudes who will lie to other men, possibly do this to other women, right? And so now you don't have no money. You're 44. You didn't plan well. I mean, you can't really make no money rapping no more. You know, I mean, you still got that big following. You're a legendary rapper, but you know, you didn't do what 50 Cent did. You didn't make a pivot move. And you know, it's not too much for a 44-year-old crash out rapper that you can do now. And so the one thing you can do is rap and then try to scam dudes because nobody wants you no more. You're not in the game good no more. So now you're down very much so bad, and this is an issue. And again, like, this is what happens when you don't realize that it's over. It's time for you to change up. You need to treat people right. It's so many rappers that get away with scamming people, like literally, like they do this all the time and just destroying their own name, destroying their own opportunities. And then it comes back to bite you, you know? And so now you don't have no money. You 44, you know, the way that the industry works now, you know, you can't get cash, you can't stream, you know, you lost your houses, your real estate, you lost the streaming rights, all the streaming revenue goes to the lady. So you don't have nowhere to turn to, bruh. It's all over. The Game he's finished, he's mopped. You know what I'm saying? And all because of your own action. Like, you don't see Jay-Z doing nothing like this. You don't see 50 Cent doing nothing like this. And the guy had every opportunity to make it cool for himself. You know, he could have been somebody, but when you're so busy scamming, lying, cheating, being dirty, like I said, not taking no level of accountability, you should have made it to that court appearance, but you didn't. You want to blame the orthodontist. And right now, he was saying the same thing. Oh, don't listen to them dudes out there hating on me. They don't want to see you win. I mean, you sound just so guilty and so ridiculous. You sound just like a damn scammer, bro. That's like exactly what a scammer would say. Oh, they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see this. They don't want to see that. You know, this is what they do. And when they get down bad, they don't have no opportunities. This is exactly what happens, family. You know, like I said to other guys, stop thinking that because you got money, you know, because you own right now, you're not going to always be on. You got to always make sure how you treat somebody. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.